Hey everyone, welcome back. Grab your coffee, your tea, your whatever, and settle in, because I think this is going to be a pretty fun video today. Now, this is a topic I've covered before, but I thought we'd do a dedicated video because I still get a lot of questions about it. And that question is, how do I practice latte art at home if I don't have an espresso machine? And I kind of have the answer for you. So we all know the classic way of making latte art. It's either going to a cafe, ordering a drink, a latte, or whatever, and having a barista pour it, or you have an expensive espresso machine at home that has the right steam boiler and can produce enough hot steam to get that fine microfoam that's absolutely necessary for latte art. Now, I'm lucky enough to have one of these machines at home, and it's pretty amazing, but it wasn't always this way, and this was my kind of janky trick of being able to practice latte art at home when I didn't have the opportunity to use a machine. So, things you're going to need: a French press right here. I've talked about it before, but it's a very, very simple coffee brewer and very, very affordable. You can grab these things from anywhere from $2 to $15. This is one from Oxo. It has a plunger, it has a glass carafe, and then it has a stainless steel body that protects me from heat. You'll also need whole milk. Yes, the whole milk is important. That fat content is super valuable here. So I'm going to use about a cup, and let's get started. Dump it into your carafe or whatever heating element you're using. I'm going to microwave my milk because it doesn't make too much of a difference. It only takes a minute and a half. Also, yes, that is my cat. Her name is Maisie. She's 4 months old, and we just adopted her. So get used to seeing a lot more of her because she'll be around for quite a bit. Okay, now that we're done with the adorableness that is Maisie, let's get back to it. So in the meantime, while your milk is heating up, you'll need either espresso or coffee of some sort. Yes, I know I said without a machine, but hear me out. A lot of people just have espresso machines without a steam wand, so we're just gonna pretend you have that for the minute. And just hang on, I promise, just wait for the end of the video. Okay, now that you have everything prepared, your hot milk and your espresso, let's get everything started. So of course, dump in your espresso, clean up any mess you might have made, and then let's start plunging. This might take a bit of practice for you, but here's what I found works best. So I'm going to take a few strong plunges at the top of the milk to pull in that initial air, and then I'm going to dunk the plunger near the bottom and then just start quickly plunging to try to incorporate that air through the rest of the milk as much as possible without letting it touch the surface, which in theory means I'm not pulling in a ton more air. Now, you'll want your milk to about double in size, if not just increase by 1/3 of size. This again is something you'll need to practice, but that's what's worked best for me. After this, pull out your plunger and let's transfer into a latte art pitcher. These things can be really affordable as well. Alright, so the next most important step is polishing your milk, which means swirling it and bouncing it to pop all those large air bubbles that are inevitably left over because you're not using a steam wand, you're using a French press. And let's see how it turns out. Granted, it's a little chunky, it's a little fluffy, but hey, as far as I'm concerned, that's latte art. If you served me that in a cafe, I would be plenty happy. And if you served me that in your home, I would be shocked. That's amazing, especially if I didn't see any machine around. Now, if you look carefully at it, and we're gonna use a spoon here, you can see it has a really, really nice layer of foam on top, sticks to the back of the spoon really well, and you can still see that liquid underneath. Tastes super yummy, super fluffy, and there you go. That's latte art at home. Now, if you don't have an espresso machine, here's your trick. It's chocolate sauce. Any kind will work. I'm using Holy Cacao. They're a company based in Portland up here. Super delicious, but whatever you want. Repeat that process of heating up your milk, and let's get started again. By the way, this is making a hot chocolate. Just so we're clear, this is a hot chocolate. It's delicious, and you can practice latte art with it. Surprise! Alright, so once again, we're waiting for that milk to about double in size. Being careful not to put too much air into it, otherwise we won't be able to practice. Dump in some of that hot milk and then get to stirring pretty quickly. You'll want to get this done within, 10-15 seconds if you can, to that really, really nice dark color, and then repeat your process again. You're going to want to polish the milk by swirling, by bouncing, and then let's have at it again. Pour from a height to dunk that milk under, and then you have your surface to pour latte art in. It's a little trickier than it can be with espresso, but hey, works pretty well. And there you go. Again, that's latte art at home without a machine of any type. So I hope this was kind of helpful for you. These chunky little lattes are adorable. I think they're a fun little hack with your French press and can be a cool way to switch up your coffee routine. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Yeah, you didn't think you were getting away without me showing more cat content, did you?